Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video from Yamparala Media. I'm your host Rahul, and in today's video, we'll be going through a study of a mobile app that is being very popular present. So the app is called as Family App. So it's a basic crypto related application. To more about it, you can go to Mobin. They have launched on it. So I just open Mobin so that I can show it to you. So when you type family, you will see this particular application. So it's a crypto wallet application where users can add their accounts, track the crypto stuff, Ethereum, USDC, Solana, all the things, and manage it basically. So it's an all-in-one application for crypto users to manage their finances. And this being published on Mobin, I thought to just go and review it because this one is really interesting and there are a lot of points that every designer should be knowing about. So I just added all the screens that I liked and commented like what is there. So one by one we'll go through them. So starting with the first one you can see is this one. So let me just scroll. So you can see that the phone and email input box is not like which we see in general, like with a border or stroke, a box around it, but they have went with a minimal look. Like I know that the people who are using crypto wallets and the people who will be downloading this application are well known people of how a app works and how the onboarding would be and what the details they can add. So that may be a reason that they didn't visually told or visually presented that there should be a box around this particular info field. So that's the first thing that I noticed. Second, the second thing is when you enter something, you can see that the OTP itself, the verification code or OTP that we see in general applications, they give a boxes. But here, at the same as how they have neglected the input field, they also neglected the boxes. But they have remembered that to have a 3-3 set of numbers so that it is easier for the user to add in and verify it. Plus, instead of going with the generic terminologies for error codes like this code is not right, it's invalid, please try again, they went with something which resonates with the users, giving it more personalized and detailed view from the app designers and developers that they care about the users, which you can see that they have mentioned like oops, that's incorrect. So that's the second thing that I liked. Now moving on to third one, here you can see that they have shown the overall things in a very minimal way instead of going very top graded like gradient icons, colorful stuff. They went with simple icons for showing the important message. Next we have password strength, which is being very less used when a mobile or a web application is designed. Most of the people just have a password and email boxes without having anything like password strength, not showing the characteristics of password, like how a good password can be created. But here, as you can see that they have two things. One is password strength, which is shown using the Wi-Fi signal stuff like Wi-Fi signal bars, which is very much common for the users to understand because they see it daily on their top navigation at this place with a strength. And below that you can see that the strong password are often 10 characteristics or more and include a special character and number. So you can see that here three important points are being cleared, like the password should be good enough to have a 10 characteristics and should have a special character and number. Here they didn't mention that the password should have an uppercase, lowercase, because that makes the password more complicated to create from the user's perspective. So just simple three things which are minimally required to create a password strong enough to move on, and plus they are showing password strength, which is a good sign of showing that the app is very much secure and they are prompting you to create something which is good for them and also for you. Next, giving it a more personalized look, they are asking to name your wallet. And the next one you can see that they are asking you to choose a color. So this choose a color is dynamic. As you click on blue, overall the UI and the call to action buttons will turn into that particular color. This is what is something different because here you are giving the accessibility, the feature to change overall UI of the application instead of just focusing on the brand color. That gives a personalized touch and that gives the user, okay, this is something is of my own. I can use it, I can change the look of it. It's totally customizable based on my own self. Next, you can see that here The next thing is to add a display image, which is a profile picture. But here, not only giving the two options, that is take photo and choose image, the app also gives you more options of using emoji or using icons. So why these two options are better here is because not everyone is a selfie driven person. Like not everyone is comfortable to have their profile picture always shown on the application. Most of the time people recommend, or people want to have a simple app with a touch of personality and something which is different from the regular profile pictures. One suggestion that I get at this stage is maybe let's give the user to add their NFT, because this is a crypto application and a user may have a NFT that they want to have as a display image. So if family app developers or designers are seeing this video, I would suggest that let's give them an option to add their NFTs as a profile picture. Next, we have enable permissions. So what is different here is instead of showing it as a not a static but a default notification of iOS or Android, they are giving it inside the application itself and making that okay, this application is coming forward and asking the details by themselves instead of taking the permission in the darker area without the user is not that much notified about it, and they are giving it very upfront. The same goes with accept terms, because we have seen that many of the applications hide their privacy policies and other things under a small link, which when you click they will show you a list of paragraphs which is not even friendly for the user to read. And giving that particular scenario, which is followed by many of the applications, here they are giving the options, giving the main stuff like a summarized one upfront. So that's what I liked on this one. Next, moving on, when you need to add your wallet, like when your wallet is being created, you're being presented with it with a card currency, but they are giving you a physical touch, like okay, this your wallet is being created, this is your address, this is your name, this is your balance, and you can choose the color, you can have your icon. So giving a physical look of the finance thing, like how we used to have a debit card or a credit card. Next, moving on, you can see that this is the main UI of the screen, and as an initial state the user may not have anything on their wallet. So instead of like having a full screen with a very illustrative way, they are just giving a simple option to click on receive and start using the application. And here also you can see the navigation is very simple. The first one is activity, second is the payment stuff, not the payment but the home screen, and third one is explore. And on the top you can see that we have a QR scan, message, and 3 dots, so that the user can see more options. And at the first glance the user may not be able to see that where are the other options, but on the opening itself they are showing it as a tooltip. Okay, this is where you can see additional options. Next, moving on, once you receive some of the amount, it automatically calculates the addition, like it automatically calculates whole number and shows you on the top right corner instead of occupying more of the space. Because I have seen it, I have used Phantom, and they used to show you on the top with occupying much of the space. But this is also good, and this is also good, because this is good in a way because it tells you overall how much it is increased and decreased, but here it is not how much percentage changed, but overall total sum. So that's something different. Next, we have showing of collectibles, which are NFTs, and here they have given it as a sorted way, plus they have shown it in such a way that it is like a drop down instead of moving like showing it all together. It's a drop down menu type. Next, we have the info screen of the coin. So if you see this particular screen, you can see that this is a bottom sheet thing. You can close it by dropping this particular line, and it's not a full screen. So here what is happening is, if you go with the full screen, you will be distracted with these bottom navigations. But when you click on any of this coin and you get this particular one, here where the more of the activity will be happening. So this is where the app is forcing you, not forcing, but making it simpler for you to get the job done. Here you can also see that if something is on the downside, they are not showing it in a red format. Instead of that, they are going with a gray format, because you can see that Ethereum is less, and it is less by 2.95%, but they're not showing it in a way in a red color, but they're showing it in a gray color, because red is very a color which attracts you most, and it takes your attention. But here the app doesn't want you to take the attention to the what is decreased, because you can see it, your brain can simply analyze that the graph is going down, but your focus should be on either to swap or send. Here also, from basic UI principles, you can create a primary and secondary button, but it depends upon your own scenarios. But here application doesn't want to force you on one particular call to action. They are giving it equal opportunity. Okay, it totally depends upon users action, like what they want to do. And if you scroll down, instead of hiding the information that is important to you, turns out into a smaller section. So you have the icon, you have the total amount and how much it is being different, and then you can see the description. Below it we can see the links and the stats. Here you can see they have mentioned as a rank. So rank defines like, okay, in the overall crypto market, where this particular coin, where this particular thing lies. Either it is number 1, either it is number 3, number 4, number 5, and so on. Next, they are giving you the market cap and all the other information. Plus, one thing that I didn't understood is that in the total supply, why didn't they mention what is the value? Like either it is a million or what is the value here? So that I want to know much more better. So this particular first flow is done. Next in the next video we'll be seeing about more of the screens, because there are a lot of screens that are interesting. So if you like this one, if you learned something from this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.